What's going on, y'all? Man, trying to wake up to some good news here, man. What's with these damn tech giants? Yeah, they're just not allowing you to do it. AMD, yeah, and I'm not gonna say Nvidia. Nvidia or Nvidia are expected to hike GPU prices early 2026. Now we know AMD said they were gonna do a 10%, but guys, it gets more ugly. Yeah, and you got to think about it. AMD obviously has always been better than Nvidia when it comes to affordability. Definitely, like, I don't know if you guys remember back in the days the bulldozer setups they used to have. I don't even know if they're still doing them with the CPUs and all that, but you always have more affordability with them, and then they've continued to improve big time ever since they went into the console industry heavy with PlayStation and Xbox. I remember when they were with Nintendo, they did the Wii and all that. Man, during that, they had a crazy spike. But it looks like they're going to have to join in. Things are going to get ugly in 2026 as we know it. But that's why during the holidays, I was trying to tell everybody, get prepared. You know what I mean? Get what you need out the way so that you can prepare for this hell monopoly and drug cartel electronics industry that's coming at you. Definitely out of South Korea, as we see lately, and just in other places in general. And you guys saw what happened with Microsoft yesterday. They're pissed off. You know what I mean? Big time. So is Google too for certain aspects. So here we have it. And as you see right here, and may continue to do so in the following months. Everything is going up. Yeah. You know, it's like Microsoft just decided to do it in the worst way, and then now they're stuck with having to maybe do that again multiple times. It's like, you shouldn't have done that. You should have waited, like Sony did a little bit. Nintendo didn't do it at all yet, except for maybe some little accessories or whatever. But I mean, it's all bad, all of it. Nobody gets out of this. Obviously, Nvidia's the worst at the moment because they're probably the most terrifying to people because of what they may be building up. And AMD, I mean, they're just saying we're doing GPUs. All I gotta say is leave the effing CPUs alone now, because everything else is already ridiculous. So going down here, it says we may see the GPU price increase as early as next month. And we also have CES 2026 coming. So we're going to be getting a lot of answers at CES 2026. Obviously. According to a latest report from Board Channels, AMD is reportedly increasing GPU prices starting January 2026, followed by Nvidia in February. Because we know how they like to do. They like to introduce their new GPUs at CES or whatever, and then they're going to say, available next month, the supers or whatever. Yeah, he can get on stage this year, but it's going to be pretty rough. But they're going to have something, and you know how it is. There's going to be people there that are going to give them the Hollywood clapping, because they're there for, you know, all that type of stuff to make Mr. Aquarius feel better. Let's see what type of jacket he wears this time, and see if he's built himself some GPU jacket that can shine or whatever. He had his Captain America shield last year, but oh man, what we know about them lately, good lord, man. All right, so since we have been seeing more price hikes on GPUs here and there, so what that means is that laptops are going to get more expensive. Already going to get more expensive because of the DRAM and the SSD hell that's coming. So I'm. Oh man, I don't want to see laptop prices and GPU prices pretty bundled. Remember the cyber power deals that used to be good back in the days? Definitely in the World of Warcraft days where everybody's trying to build something. Newegg was not too bad. You had Micro Center, which is kind of like not as existent as more than Comp USA, but now it's going to get more insane. So it looks like it is now going to occur in most parts of the world as soon as we enter 2026. You're wondering, is this going to affect consoles? Well, they're already affected in a lot of ways. Will this affect, like, you know, the PlayStation 6, or if the Magnus even freaking releases, or you know, the Steam machine? Well, hell, who knows? Because Steam is using AMD. We have already reported a few times that both AMD and Nvidia are expected to increase the GPU prices drastically. Yeah, keyword here, guys. Drastically. Not good. However, the exact time frame for when these increases would begin had remained unclear. Now we got an answer. It's starting soon, within a few weeks. Board channels report that both companies are going to increase their GPU prices starting in 2026. So if you see any deals right now, guys, get straight to it. We are a few days away from 2026, and it's expected that AMD will be the one that will start hiking their GPU prices. The company's new lineup took quite some time to stabilize, and when we are almost at the MSRP for its flagship RX 9070 XT GPU, it may go back to higher prices very soon. Here's my thing with AMD though. Like I said, they're nowhere near as not even nowhere near as anti-consumer as Nvidia, and they've always been pretty generous. I liked AMD for a lot of things. Though, like, I've had Nvidia stuff lately, but I've gotten insane deals on them. Just like the one I have now, and I swapped it straight up because of, like I said, malware stuff and all that. They were just allowing me to swap my stuff straight up at Best Buy. That's why you want to keep those 2-year deals. And plus, the guy there that I met was a manager who ran all the Geek Squads, and he understood the situation with the rootkits and OS and all that. So the deal that I got was insane. I got a 24-core processor, as I showed you guys. 32 gigs of RAM, 5070 with DLSS 4, but I didn't pay anything for it, and I got back $100. It was literally the biggest blessing in the world. But what's not a blessing is all this stuff. This is all curses, man. This sucks. So AMD GPUs for AIB brands may see earlier price increases starting in January, followed by multiple increases over the next few months. Nvidia GPUs for AIC brands are expected to start increasing in February. In December, some brands made small increases while others did not. Whether each brand enforces a price increase in January will be decided by the AIC vendors themselves. Yeah, that makes sense. And like I said, I'm not that mad at AMD because they don't do crazy stuff like that. And they've helped console gaming out a lot too. I don't know, like I feel like they're much better than Nvidia. Not saying that they're saints or anything, but the RDNA 4 lineup only has a few GPUs, and most of the previous gen GPUs have already reached EOL. AMD is set to raise prices in January 2026, and Nvidia is expected to follow in the next month. So both the 9000 and RTX 50 series cards are reportedly going to be expensive in the next 2 months. But it won't stop there. Board Channels reports that both companies will increase the GPU prices every month for the next several months. What? What the hell? Okay. Y'all, what? Every month for the next few months. What the hell is that? Help me out here. No, I know what it is, but like, dude. So, yeah, it looks like they're going to be monopolizing on the GPU market now, too. Now, I mean, are we surprised? No. Definitely up to Nvidia saying how much they want to cut down things. We don't know how much of a price increase we can expect, but the GPU and VRAM combo alone costs nearly 80% of the total GPU cost when it is shipped to the AIB. We are already seeing a rapid increase in DDR5 and other mainstream DRAM models, and since the RAM costs have almost tripled and quadrupled, the GPUs may cost twice the MSRP. Hey man, this sucks. The source also reports that it's on AICs when they want to increase the GPU prices. But it's obvious that if they get the VRAM modules at higher prices from AMD and Nvidia, they will have no other choice but to increase the GPU prices as soon as possible. Yeah. Some brands have already been taking advantage of selling overpriced editions for the RTX 50 series. And I won't be surprised to see RTX 5090 selling for nearly $5,000. What in the hell, man? Hey guys, what are they doing in PC gaming, man? It is getting absolutely hammered. Like, oh my god, man. Like, the thing that you thought it was just all crashed so fast. And it seems like they're trying to get you to something so luxurious that they want to put you on some renting subscription delusion to make you think, oh, it's okay, you can do it for this over time. But the whole time, you know, remember, you got to just keep renting it, though. You're never going to, like, keep it and upgrade. It's not about upgrading anymore. It's about staying on my subscription model. And then with Nvidia, oh, you know, I'm going to limit you down to 100 hours a month because this is the only way I want you to play. And I know you want to play more than 3 hours a day if this is the only way you can play. No, it's not, but... man, with the way they're doing all this, man, what the hell's going on? What do you think about the APU chips? I just don't know. I'm wondering what the hell the Steam machine is using because, you know what, guys, we need to see this. Is it doing APU? Semi-custom AMD APU built on Zen 4 and RDNA architectures. Okay. So it is doing that. Interesting. Oh. And yeah, I think they'll be okay on that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is all crazy. None of this is good. I mean, the most insane thing to me that I've seen here is Board Channel's report that both companies will increase the GPU prices every month for the next several months. Dude. And then, like, thinking about it, who knows if that's going to get worse considering how terrible this DRAM crisis and SSD could go. Like, that's the thing that makes me worry about that for people who just may not even know about all this stuff going on because they probably haven't been on, or people that are growing up into this world learning about it now and they might want to get into something and they're looking at the prices. Imagine being in college right now, how crazy that is. Nobody can afford houses. Food is too insane. Yeah. Here's where things start to get really nuts. 2026 is going to be insane. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Man, this sucks. Later.